What's going on, gamers? Today I'm going to be teaching you how I fix my mental in Valorant to avoid tilting and how you can as well. In this video, I will share with you some in-game tips along with a real-time stress mitigator that you can use on demand to help calm yourself instantly. So if you watch this video all the way to the end, I promise that you'll never tilt again and you're going to be winning more games than you ever thought possible. With that being said, let's get right into it. First, I'm going to address the biggest reason why we tilt, and that is our teammates. The reason our teammates make us tilt is because we expect them to be like us, but newsflash, they aren't. So you need to stop expecting your teammates to do what you would do or be anything like you. There are usually two main reasons that we get upset at our teammates. Number one is that they are terrible and they're constantly losing their gunfights, and number two is they're not making the plays that we expect them to. And I'm gonna let you know how to deal with both of these problems. If they're having a bad game, get over it. You need to know that you're not always gonna get good teammates, and you also won't always get bad teammates. It's inevitable that some games are going to be unwinnable, but on the opposite end, there's also going to be games that you get carried yourself. So stop blaming your teammates for being the reason that you're losing or you can't rank up, as we tend to look at the couple bad games that we had terrible teammates and attribute our lack of winning solely to those, when in reality that makes up less than 30% of the games that you've played. So instead of treating each game of comp like it's life or death, go into them with the intent to improve, not to win. I know that that's easier said than done, but this is especially important in games where your teammates are useless. There's no reason for you to get upset about it because that won't change anything. Instead, you need to accept that you probably won't win that game, and in turn, use it to make plays that you normally wouldn't make or try new things with the hopes of learning something new. Now, this doesn't mean you should throw the game. You should still try and do well, but stop bitching about the fact that your team isn't winning and start using the game as a tool to improve your skills. Because if you do, then hopefully you'll learn something that game and you can actually get something out of it instead of just wasting your time. This way, when you do get decent teammates, you can play well yourself and win more games. Secondly, sometimes our teammates aren't terrible, but we get mad at them for not smoking where we want it, flashing for us, or making the plays that we think they should be. And instead of asking, we just expect them to know what to do and then tilt and yell at them when they don't, which will get you absolutely nowhere. You need to stop expecting people to do things, but instead start asking your teammates to do what you want them to, and most of the time they will. Just by simply asking and being kind about it, you can completely change the game and make a seemingly unwinnable game an easy W. And if they won't do what you ask them to, that's a completely different story. Then you need to realize again that this is completely out of your control, and just do your best to win the game and try to improve while you're playing, because this will happen. But if you just complain and tilt when things go wrong, it's not only going to ensure that you lose the game you're playing, but it will also lead you to spiral downwards and continue to lose the rest of the day. Tilting is all in your head. Learn how to control your emotions and shift your mindset, and nothing will be able to get to you. Instead of yelling at your teammates, try to encourage them. This will literally hurt nothing, and it may even cause them to start playing better and completely turn the game around. Perspective is everything. Stop worrying about winning and start playing to improve. If you do this, you're going to start to play a lot better, you're going to win a lot more games, and you're going to have a lot more fun while doing it. The second reason that we tilt is when we ourselves are having a bad game. I was very guilty of this one myself. It's easy to start self-deprecating when you start to play bad, saying things like, I suck, I should uninstall, this game sucks anyways, I'm a loser, I'll never win. But all this is going to do is cause you to play and feel even worse. There are two ways that you can stop this from happening. Number one is positive self-talk. This is extremely important because our minds are very powerful, and whatever we begin to think and say about ourselves, we start to do. So instead of reaffirming to yourself that you suck, try saying something like, damn, I missed those shots, I'll hit him next round. Or damn, he's good, that's okay, I'm better, I'll get him next round. Even doing something as little as this can have a massive impact on how you perform next round. You need to remember that just because you missed a couple shots doesn't mean that you're bad. It literally happens to everybody. So instead of attaching your self-worth and your skill to the shots you've missed or the bad plays that you've made, remember that you've also made insane shots as well, and you were capable of playing good. If you popped off before, you can do it again. You just gotta tap back into that belief and not let anything get to you mentally. And using self-talk is an amazing way to self-hypnotize, allowing you to perform at your best at all times. Think it, speak it, be it. But quickly, before I give you the secret to instantly calming yourself down in game, what tilts you the most when you're playing? Let me know in the comments down below. The second thing that you can do to help calm yourself and pull yourself out of tilting would be to use a real-time stress mitigator, which is a very simple and quick breathing technique. What you need to do is take a very deep breath in through your nose, followed by a short one right after, and then a long exhale. It looks something like this. You can do this 1 to 3 times and it should instantly calm you down, allowing you to recenter yourself and focus back up. I know it looks silly, but trust me, it works. So try not to let the little things get to you, and if they are, use this breathing technique. It can be used at any time while you're playing or in your everyday life when you feel like you're about to tilt or get upset about something. If you couple this technique with good solid self-talk and begin to stop worrying about your rank and instead playing to improve, nothing will be able to tilt you in game, and in turn you're going to start winning a lot more games, ranking up a lot faster, and having a lot more fun while doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you got any value out of this video or you want to see videos like this in the future, consider hitting that like button, subbing to the channel, and ringing that bell notification so that you can stay ahead of every other gamer and unlock your full potential. Much love guys, hopefully I'll see you in the next one.